Welcome, dear friends. We have to now write a new chapter in this life with the pen of passion and purpose. Are you living or existing? I'm sure many of us do not even know that difference. Do you live with passion and purpose, or are you going through the motions of a futile, mundane life? Follow your heart, and the rest will all fall into place. Let's ask our angels to help us to write this beautiful chapter of our life. And yes, sure enough, after the message, teacher shall walk in too. Our this week's card is from the beautiful deck of Angels' Answers. The angels tell us it's perfect timing. Yes, sure enough. It is possibly the perfect timing for you to make that decision to change your job, to move out of a depleting relationship, to move away from old patterns. It is possibly also the perfect time to look into your inner self and think about your soul journey. Have you been doing too many things just for the sake of doing? Have you been suppressing yourself due to external fears or internal fears due to past events? Have you been just pushing on doing good things, thinking, oh no, the time is not yet come. Oh no, I'm yet not prepared. Oh, I'm yet not good enough. Then stop it all. Begin now to bring in your divine angels, your guides and masters to work with you. Ask God every day to empower you with that confidence, that inner strength that shall make you feel that each day, each moment is the perfect timing to do just the right, to think just the right, and speak just the right. So tell us, Meenakshi, especially when you came to us in 2012, there was a very specific area of health that was a major concern to you. It would be great to share with our viewers, because we are fighting all these little things in our lives every day, and we seem, if anybody tells us, oh, think positive, and somebody will turn around and say, what the heck is positivity? Everything is crashing over my head and you're talking of positivity? Nonsense, rubbish, and then your number is deleted from the phone. No, that's just a joke. But surely enough, please share with us of those little challenges or conflicts that you were going, in your heart with. And what was it in that first part of the journey when you just came in contact with us and these beautiful world of sparkling angels?
Every morning I used to eat 5 to 6 medicines. Now it's almost 1 medicine in a day. And yes, I had lots of medical issues, which doctors are also absolutely surprised at how I've healed. I've done my best. I've worked with, and I've got a pillar of strength always with me, as well as my angels. And it is not that if you come to this divinity's world that all the problems are solved.
True.
Okay, there are lots of obstacles every now and then, but you get ample of strength to fight.
True. As I often keep telling them, that divinity cannot take the rain away, but it can surely give us an umbrella or empower us to dance in the rain and enjoy it too. And that's what each one of them is endeavored to do in their lives, in their future. And there are many aspects of that everyday life that keep giving that little conflict inside. Is it true? She's telling me to do this. And is it possible anybody can sit there and just say, do this, Meenakshi? And yes, Meenakshi did go through all of that. So let's hear it from her.
Very true. I used to always tell, I'm a human being. How can I? Like, it's impossible. But now I feel it is not impossible. It is difficult, but it is possible. And yes, I've done it. And if I've done it, I feel all of you all can do it.
That's really, really beautiful.
And now, in fact, today only my trainees were telling, ma'am, only because of you. And I said, no, it is not because of me. You have worked. And I always feel you don't have to wait for somebody. you can't change anybody. You have to change yourself, and I've learned that.
Great, great. Yes, that was one more area of focus that Binakshi had to work upon, which also deals with many of our lives too. That we focus upon, I want my husband to change, I want my children to change, I want my mother-in-law to change, I want this one to change, I want the neighbor to change, I want the government to change. But no, we cannot change anyone and anything. The only point of change in the universe, as I tell all of them, and today all of you, is us. But when we change, then we change everyone and everything around us so beautifully that it just becomes a seamless part of our lives. And Binakshi has been beautifully able to do that too. So tell us, Binakshi, how difficult seemingly it was at that point in time when you have to think back, when you were firefighting your life, trying to change each and every one and each and everything externally.
I always used to feel I am right. And why other person is not listening to me? What is the problem? Where I'm going wrong? I always used to fight. There was like inner conflict inside. Always used to I was
the
living,
grudge kind of a thing.
I was living, but inside I was not happy. I was just living. It was like that. But now
you were existing.
Yes, and now unconditional love is flowing, and everything beautiful is happening. Everything I have trained my mind to see good in everything. Like whatever is happening, okay, yes, it is to learn a lesson, and unconditional love is flowing. Really, unconditional love is flowing. Anything I feel it is okay. The person will learn. If I change, I always feel that my surrounding will change, my other people's energy will change, and now, yes, wherever I go, whenever I start my lecture, I always get a positive feeling, and the overall energy is changing, and there is always beautiful things happening in my life.
That's great. At the institute where I was teaching, there's this beautiful catchphrase that we use: do what you love. Sure enough, you do what you love, but also you have to love what you do. And only when you start loving all that you are doing will you move towards inviting and manifesting all that you truly love to do. That's the only way to create a life you love. Love your life, not just the big good things, but every bit of it. Stay blessed, loved and protected in love and light, and Godspeed. See you tomorrow.